Let's walk through some essential information on setting up and accessing nTop. nTop software are SaaS-licensed, desktop-based products. We currently support Windows and Linux operating systems, since these are the dominant platforms for engineering design. In terms of system requirements, we recommend a Windows OS-based workstation with the top-tier x86 processor from Intel or AMD, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and 500 gigabytes SSD with a minimum of 20% free space allocation. We also recommend a discrete NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 GPU with 8 gigabytes VRAM. As you might expect, the hardware you need depends on the type of applications you expect to run with nTop. Larger and more complex models and simulations will demand higher CPU and GPU requirements. We recommend reviewing our System Requirements Guide, linked below, for more information on this topic. All nTop software products, including nTop, nTop Automate, and nTop Core, are desktop applications that connect to cloud services for license authentication, software updates, and usage data transmission. License management and software distribution are centralized through the nTop user dashboard. We offer multiple licensing options to meet the needs of organizations of all sizes. Please take a look at our support article on nTop licensing options to learn about the various options available. The flexibility of our licensing architecture ensures compatibility with various organizational structures, from individual practitioners to enterprise-scale engineering departments with specific IT governance requirements. Now let's discuss how you can get started as a first-time user. If you don't have an nTop account, when you first get added to your organization, you'll have received an email with instructions to activate your account. This account is your passport for accessing the following areas. Your nTop user dashboard is where you can see the licenses assigned to you and download the nTop software. You can log directly into the nTop software if you're using our named user or our cloud floating license. If your organization is using FlexNet licenses, then you don't need to log into your account through nTop and will instead be connecting to your on-prem FlexNet server provided by your IT administrator. You can visit nTop Learn to access all of nTop's structured training resources. These self-paced educational modules combine practical exercise, video demonstrations, and assessment modules to help you develop your software proficiency. Finally, you can access nTop support, where you can explore our extensive knowledge base and submit support tickets to our team. Before we wrap up this lesson, let's touch on software updates. We're constantly evolving and adding new and exciting features and capabilities to our software. Currently, nTop is updated bi-weekly, and users receive notifications for available software updates right within the application, where they can choose to download and install them when ready. We hope that by now you have a fairly good understanding of how the nTop software is licensed, installed, and updated, and how you can set your account up to get started. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to browse our extensive knowledge base, submit a support ticket at nTop Support, or send an email to support@ntop.com. Now you're ready to dive into the exciting world of nTop, so without further ado, let's get into the basics of nTop in our next lesson.